Hello and welcome back to another episode of My Great Survival World. It is. Um, Alright, hold on. Welcome back. I just need to sleep really quickly, that way I can go outside. And I have definitely not been doing anything out here as of late. Die, you stupid zombie. Oh, I need to turn that back on. Well, let's see. I got a lava set up, right? We're just going to ignore this, right? Nah, we can't. So, yeah, I got like 5,000 bricks. Made a little bit of a rail factory, made some sturdy sheets. Yeah, yeah, I have this right here. These are black stone rails. They look really nice with the gold. I figured I'd put them around my base. But yeah, we've got a rail mess right now. And yes, I did say rail mess, not real mess. And that's because I have a whole bunch of, well, yeah, I have a whole bunch of I need to take care of a whole bunch of these things. I built a train, well, okay, I built that is more like a shuttle between two places. It's really hard to explain, but in reality, we're doing some trains today because, yeah, I need to do some trains. So, I need to. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was making. I was making. You caught me in the middle of. I need to make some more electron tubes. I'm gonna need a lot more electron tubes, but I'm gonna do some of the fine tuning stuff later. Since, yeah, well, right now, I've been doing a whole lot of stuff in between episodes. Alright, give me all of this. Do I have. Oh, that was. That. That is weird. I'm not sure that was caught on. My screen kind of cut out to black for a second there. Twice, actually, but uh, we're going to troubleshoot for some technical difficulties. Be right back. Alright, that should be hopefully fixed. In any case, I needed to make some mechanical rollers. And yeah, I got train casing on me. I want to make, well, huh? Okay, there we go. Ah, ah. No, I want this, and you know what? Let's go with two of these big boys. Now, I do want to put on all five of these rollers. I'm not going to be constantly using all the rollers, but yeah, I do also need uh, ah, a contraption controls, which means I need a button. Do I have any leftover jungle wood over here? Is it in my inventory? Why don't I have I know I had a good chunk of jungle wood, didn't I? I don't think I trans. I can use this for a weapon. Oh, there's my jungle points. Like, I know I have it. But I need contraption controls. I also will need train controls. So I need a precision mechanism, so let's go upstairs. I still have some precision mechanisms over here. Give me. The the funny thing was I was originally going to be doing something else today, but I then went, you know what? Let's just make trains. Well, more so, let's make a, because I hate relying on the waystone system. It just doesn't really feel, well, create. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really need to build a train area though. But I got my train controls. Yes, I got the glue in my backpack right now. Alright, so I'm gonna need some, Alright, so I want that. I then want a layer of mechanical saws. And then, okay, let's see. You know what? Let me be right back. Alright, I got what I needed. I need drills now. I never made drills, did I? Yeah, so this is the train I have in store. I can't figure out why it keeps ghosting me like this. This is all fake. Yeah, so I have a nice train plan. Like, it doesn't look the best, but I like it. It's a... I should probably just raise the roof on some of these, but... this is a good first train design. I want the carriages to be 9 blocks long exactly. Mainly so that I have a consistent size between everything. But I need... I'm gonna need 25 of these casings. Then, let's just grab a whole bunch of the... Dang it. Alright, here we go. I need drills, and this is the best way I can think of just to mass produce some drills really quickly. Because I don't need drills for everything, just a few things. And we quickly get on our sleeping bed because I'm too lazy to go all the way to an actual bed. But one, 3, 4, 5. One, two. There we have. So essentially, I want. No, I probably don't need that. but I want to be able to use these to clear anything, specifically in our path. You know what? I will make this little drop down area actually. It's just to chomp down any trees, pave the road, and whatnot. I now need, okay, so deep slate. I think deep slate will be a good thing. It's double deep slate has everything. It's either that or I do this darker one, but I believe that requires compacting twice. Yeah, I'll just do this and this. So, oh, interesting. Well, actually, I could have just left that there. Uh, I don't have good building materials on me, do I? Well, I'll just do white wool because why not? But I want, no. So I want the roller bow to be sloped fill below and sloped fill below. And then you know what? Let's have this fill straight below. That way we have. Oh wait, maybe. Okay, actually, I can have this on the same thing. Never mind. I am new to the using rollers like this. It's just if you have them all together in a straight line, it seems it copies. Alright, and now I need to make my way. I need the slope to fill below. And then same thing here, I need the slope to fill below. And now I just need to replace all of my saws here. And I have to replace the 2 drills. And this now needs a contraption controller because I don't want this to go rampant. I get a seat. Well, okay, I need to grab a ladder so I can actually get on this thing. And you know what? let's actually just fill in the platform anyways, because I still need to put on storage. And I should really get storage on this thing before I forget. Because I need to, well, I need to get a good chunk of cobbled deep slate on. And it's cobbled deep slate and dirt. I need to fill up a whole bunch of both. Alright, I'm going to disassemble you and add on portable storage interfaces. Now I can just add these on. I'm going to say here. And then, so I have portable storage interfaces now. I can just grab 2 chutes and I can essentially just fully load up the string. Yeah, I think this is a much simpler way of dealing with this. Alright, come on. Box full of dirt. Come the papa. Yeah. Alright. Oh. Alright, that should fix it. Yep, alright. We just get to sit here until nothing moves. Alright, well, I'm proud to announce that this area that took me so long to get to because this thing is so slow at doing its job. Well, to be fair, look at, like, look at this curve. Apparently it stops at the water. So I'll probably have to come back and fix it, but maybe it's a height limit thing. It's a height limit thing. Did this did this fill in solid underneath? No, no it does not. It actually creates a tiny little zombie box, but that doesn't matter. This is going to be the side of my garden district. Here's where I'm going to install the station. This so trains can pull alongside here. It'll then reconnect back with these rails as it continues on its way. I can rework some of the rails later on if need be, but yeah, so this is where I'm going to be building a whole bunch of tree farms. I might do that in between episodes. That might be next week's episode. I got no clue. But I do have one last thing to show before I stop recording for tonight. And we're back. I had to take a long train ride to get back over here, but the entire reason is to... Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Away! Ow. Anyway, my main goal is to take you on this little train track ride. This is obviously a temporary track. If you could not tell, this is me just trying to get a track to go somewhere, but I began work on another major project of mine, one which is a lot harder to take care of than making that entire railroad, believe it or not. This has been the majority of my time since the last episode. Yep. This is a totally feasible railway as well. Not to mention this train is just hilarious. I got an arrow in my chin. But this is what I've been using the beacon for. I've been hollowing out this entire area. I'm going to be digging down and creating essentially a giant hole for my mining facilities. I'm going to place a building here, building there, dig this down further. It's going to be a... That's why I want to get the wood, though. I want to get my garden area started. That way, by the time I get over here, I have the wood I need to properly build the buildings and structures. And this is going to be a major build. I got a lot of stuff planned. But yeah. So I'll probably check in a few days, and we'll see what has changed since then. Alright, it's been a while, but I am officially... Well, actually, when I say a while, it's been 2 days since I was last on, and I'm going to share what I've been up to. So, what I've been up to is, obviously, look at this bamboo. Yeah, it has nothing to do with bamboo. It has more to do with this train. I managed to build a train. I'd actually designed this previous to when I was last recording, but I've got these valve handles here. I could put something in there. I don't know what I want to, though. But I got my train. I got a little conductor cat for the train. And yeah, so I just got like all the parts together. Wasn't that hard. And I just schematic loaded it in. I need to build a train station at some point. I need to do a lot of things. But it's time to get going. Now, this train ride. It's gonna be a little journey, but I need to clear some stuff up along the way. However, aside from that, I do also need to finish this bridge and construct a tunnel. But yeah, let's see where this train leads. And we arrive at the Garden District Station. So, I've actually done a lot in terms of building some infrastructure. I need to cover it up at some point, but I think I'm going to try and build a giant tree. Of course, I'm going to need a lot of wood for that. And what better place to get wood than from my tree farm? So I've got these trains running right over here. And I believe I also built a toolbox. Here it is. Here's our toolbox. Hold on. Okay, one of these must have overfilled. Oak saplings is overfilled. So a good chunk of what I had to do for this was... I'll just explain my thoughts. So, I started off by building this little oak tree farm. I don't understand why it's placing saplings outside of its reach. The coarse dirt line is supposed to be 2 blocks out. As you can see, I have no idea how the saplings got there. But I can't stop the saplings from appearing there. And I tried to put a ring of what was it? Oh yeah, leaves around, but they got destroyed probably from, well, this. So I figured I will just let it be. After all, there's not much point in trying. I might put some sort of rim on this eventually, other than coarse dirt. I might try and clean up some of these outer tree rims by putting something similar to these stone bricks. Actually, if I hurry over here, I put some stone bricks here to stop it from spreading. But so each of these goes around and chops down the trees and collects the resources. And then I'm just going to drop down here. The resources get dropped off here. I do have a controller for turning it off. I need to adjust this one because I want it to turn off only when I want it to be checking for apples as well as wood. But so it all comes out over here. The lines meet up. It could create issues if I get too many trees going at once, but I'm hoping that doesn't become an issue. Because so far, it's not causing any backup right now. And sticks is filling up. We're gonna get a nice hearty supply of sticks, and any of the other sticks will just come over here and get burned by this smelter. It's supposed to also take care of any excess wood that I might get if I go over on oak. Each of these stations has also been equipped with 2 saws, so that I automatically get planks of their respective types. They would be symmetrical, but I actually found it was easier to do it like this, pretty much. It was less resources, I believe, to connect them like this, because I have to have these going in the same direction, and so I'd have to use encased chain drives anyways, because I don't want it to interfere with the belts. This system only has 1 on it right now, but hopefully, my only worry is that I could potentially get backed up if I run out of space for bone meal. So I need to figure out I need to actually use storage drawers for these ends, because if anything overfills, like charcoal bin overfills, well, what does it do with the excess charcoal? It'll back up. And that backing up will give me a trail of sticks and some other logs all the way back out here. And eventually it will flood the entire system. This just separates out sticks and logs between saplings and whatnot. And I'm collecting an entire barrel of all of these. So yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of what I've done here. I just need to get this to look more agricultural rather than, because this looks more industrial of a setup, and I want it to be, I want to make it a giant tree just in the middle. I also need to figure out, because I've taken up all this area for, I need the, no, I can't do that yet. So essentially, I've taken up a good chunk of this front area for most of my logs. This will be all the overworld vanilla logs. That, of course, doesn't include the nether logs, which I'm also planning to create here. In between episodes, I might also start working on honey. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention what was powering this entire setup. Let me just take this, throw that in there. I needed some water wheels for this project, and here they are. This is 11 water wheels. Sorry, 11 per row, 3 rows, 33 water wheels. So I have some serious power just so I can operate all these saws and the fan at full speed. It probably wasn't as necessary, but I feel like it was a worthwhile investment. Okay, hold on. I am gonna turn that off. As much as I love it, I don't like it when the creepers come on with... Not creepers, I'm assuming it's a creeper since that's the only mob on the map. But jukebox things come up. The backpacks have a jukebox feature, and enemies with jukeboxes will play them. So that tends to happen a lot. Oh. Yeah, so I got these facilities down here. Each of these has a good chunk of storage on it, but yeah, no, I'm quite liking how this is coming so far. I mean, most of what I'm trying to get done right now is just raw materials, and there's nothing as raw material as a whole bunch of trees in a tree farm. I do need to get an AFK spot set up, but yeah. Also, I want to install I want to install belts, like whenever I need to get somewhere fast, I can just hop on a belt and be like, alright, I am on my way. Because it is so much fun to just be like, alright, where are we going? And it's like, to here. And then I get thrown off. Yeah, no, it's, ow. Remember, this is how I'm most likely to die most of the time when playing Create. It is interesting, though, like, what can stop you. So, like, a funnel will stop you on a belt. And the belt really does, like, center you. Because if, let's say I get on here, I got pulled all the way there. It's a really unique system, and yeah, I got sticks finally. Luckily, the sticks will burn. Ow, I hurt myself again. But yeah, so I got my sticks. I got pretty much most of the things I was needing to... Some of my biggest projects. I haven't moved forward on the mining project, but that's mostly because I want to build this area up a bit more before I worry about it. I want to get all the basic woods. I also need to get crops. And I need to figure out where I'm going to place down crops. Because if I have this area, that means this entire area over here needs to become cropland for, a hub for collecting all my farming crops. I also really need the kelp. I need kelp. I want to automate kelp, but that's going to be in the same area where I'm doing all the harvesters. I want an entire harvesting area. I also need more saws because I've used up a lot of mechanical saws. I crafted up an entire stack of these things. But you know, I use a lot. And this probably is the most efficient setup. I know I probably could have just done it with like 2 of these in between. No, no, I would need at least 4. No. Yeah, actually, no, I think this is the maximum size. Yeah, because the issue becomes with all these belts. If a single one of these belts, if a single shaft on a belt does not connect up, or uh, in order to get this into this too wide space, which I do want to point out, I tried to not have this as compact as possible, and you can see how wide it became. Essentially, this cannot touch a shaft through this belt. And if it was just too wide, it would run into the belt on each side. If you make it 3 wide, I don't know why. I think there's a way you can use iron drains, but I don't know. I just like the sound of belts. Belts sound really nice. They really tell me that things are moving. I should add an entire stop feature to this system, though. Like, essentially, something that triggers every single one of these frequencies. I need to double check to see if I put another frequency too, if it can just override everything. But yeah, the goal is to. I could totally add a kill switch, which would pretty much just be putting a kill switch. Probably. Yeah, probably on these two. But yeah, I like where this turned out. It's not heavy on decoration yet, but the main goal is pretty much just getting things built in the first place. I also like how close these two are because it kind of gives the feeling of saw. And this is why you don't run around an active tree farm. You'll get sawed to death. But yeah, I like following items. Yeah, so we're still getting up to 25%. And that's just on the oak. Oak has twice as many saplings being placed down than the spruce, because the spruce got limited from. Oh yeah, I should explain the spruce. Uh, so if anyone's wondering why I put all these blocks in the spruce area, it's because of the possibility of creating 4x4 trees. I didn't want to infect the entire area with Pudzle, which is what would happen if I mean, if you've seen back at my base outpost, it's probably actually back there. Because judging by where we are on the map, that's how it goes, but it would cover the entire area of Pudzle each time a 4x4 tree sprung up, and that'd be fairly common considering how trees grow. So instead, I made sure that it could never reach a 4x4 standard. I think the only exception is on some of these outer rims where it shouldn't be able to place a sapling. And so far, I don't think this one is able to place any saplings where they aren't supposed to go because of these lines. I believe it's on these edges is where the extra saplings get placed. There you go. But yeah. I'm quite enjoying this farming strategy. I'm liking the idea I have for this place of creating a tree. Just a giant tree for so when I come into the station, I'm already inside like the root system. I would still need to figure out a way to stop any mobs from getting in, though. Because if I want to have a safe place, I need to make sure that it's well lit. I should make a haunted bell, but I think that's the thing for next episode. So, I have not named a cat or dog yet, so if you want to comment down below on what I should name it, well, yeah, send me a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.